Welcome to your single read. This is going to be my first single read for all the signs since I started my channel. And I decided to do the Scorpio because, with all these connections, all my other readings, as much as I love giving people healing messages, because that's my intent here on my channel, is to serve as a messenger, as I was gifted with that, but it's also to evolve. And so I'm gonna take the opportunity with these single reads to really make it a manifesting read. And I'm collaborating with my guides, and I meditated on this for some time, most of 2020, as I was starting my channel, and so I wanted to bring this fresh new energy in, because my intentions for my subscribers is for all of you to find love, healing love, and to bring balance within yourself and your soul, and to nourish yourself, and to have self-acceptance and be in your sovereignty. So like that, when that love comes in, one, you can receive it. You'll be in a receiving place, and you recognize it, and then not only that, you will nourish it, and it will be what you want. So beautiful. Happy New Year's, Scorpio. To my subscribers, thank you so much. Welcome back for 2021. So I'm looking forward to another wonderful year with you all, and as we'll continue to grow. To my newcomers, welcome. If this is the first read you're seeing from me, you're in for a treat, because this is a huge this might have some triggers, but my subscribers who have watched my readings already know I do shadow and blockages in my other reads, so you might want to go check out my other reads as well, so you understand my energy and my frequency and my gifts. So here we will deal with some shadow work, and it may feel triggering to some, and that's okay with me, because I also don't see it as triggers. I just see it as, if it nudged you and it made you feel a certain type of way, then therefore that is a space where you need to heal. And that's how we learn about ourselves. And we'll learn, if I'm triggering you from this camera, I could imagine the people who trigger you, who's right in front of you. So you look at it from that perspective, and that's what I'm saying. Because what I say is for love. I'm coming from 100% place of love, because I have nothing to hold against you, any of my subscribers or anyone who comes to my channel. I love you all, absolutely love you all, and want the best for you. So this is the lineup. Also know I'm claircognizant, clairsentient. Those who are new, claircognizant, clairsentient, and I meditate on all my energies. And so we have channel specifically for this reading. It's just going to be words, like what our focus words for the month are going to be. So that's we'll get there, Scorpio. So the lineup, I want to explain the lineup of what we're going. We're going to get crowning energies here with the major arcana. These are my major arcanas from my guardian deck. I love this deck. Then we'll get an oracle major overarching energy as well. Then we'll look at your past. We're looking at this as from a heart, like from a chakra perspective, and more from the heart and the sacral. And so we're going to look at your heart in the past, some shadow triggers or blockages in the past, and then we're going to do some shadow imbalances in the current to evolve, how to bring those energies into balance currently. And this also is the heart chakra, how to evolve, and then we'll get other things as well. Then we'll focus on your sacral chakra, and your sacral chakra is your sexual energy. And we all know as singles, we're all thirsty. Our sacral energy, sexual energy is very thirsty. So we have to learn how to transmute that and heal that, so we can embrace healthier connections, and one, bring confidence within ourselves, and that we're not just giving our healthy sexual energy to just anybody, that we are actually being more mindful of who we connect with, right? Because the whole point of this being a single read is because we're not with anybody, right? We want a loving partner and an everlasting partner, and that is the intention here. Then we'll look at your future person, the part you were waiting for. You're like, Gina Bell, isn't this a love reading? Yes. Relax, Scorpio. Well, look at your future person and what you need to do for this person to come in. So all these, the reason the lineup is the way it is because this is all the energies that are going to help you really transmute and bring in and manifest your person. It could be a person, you're a past person. If you want to reconnect with an ex, and that's totally your prerogative, right? If you want someone that you know that you need to heal in order for you guys to get back together, this is going to work. Also, if you're looking for a whole new soulmate, a new person, new love, and this is also going to put you in a position to manifest that in as well. We'll look at some timing and then some oracle messages. So let's just begin. Sorry for the long intro, but these readings I have to explain. Once you guys already get used to it, my intros do not need to be as long, Scorpio. So let's see what the overarching energy is. Give me more for Scorpio. What is the overarching major change for Scorpio? Now, Scorpio, your channeled words were patience, resilience, and balance for the month of January. Again, patience, resilience, and balance. And those words will come out throughout the reads of why Spirit is giving me those words for you, right? Okay, so Spirit, what we got here? The major shift for Scorpio, please. Let me focus with Spirit here. What do we got here, Scorpio? There we go. The Emperor. This, oh my goodness, this makes so much sense. For it to be patience, resilience, and balance. I mean, who isn't all those things but the Emperor, right, in the major arcana? So Scorpio, your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. And so this is about you being more guided by logic. When it comes to love and your connections than by your emotions. Maybe the emotions were too much in the forefront, and now Spirit is saying just take a step back. You know, plans are going accordingly, things are moving, you know, with a flow, but this is going to require some balance from your perspective in terms of the emotions and the logic. So basically masculine, feminine energy, and then patience, right? Applying the patience. So Spirit, what is the overarching guidance for Scorpio? I mean, Angel Oracle. Oh my goodness. That was soul connections. So obviously soul connections are coming in for you guys. I wasn't going to pull it because I only want one. So we have trust your intuition. Yeah. So time to go within. You have a strong sense of knowing what is right for you. Have trust in your own inner knowing and wisdom. Your inner guidance is never wrong. And so although intuition is very feminine energy, and here you have the Emperor who's obviously very masculine. That's what I was saying. This is a balance. That's what Spirit is saying, is balance. Remember, patience, resilience, balance. So this is a balance between your masculine and feminine. That is exactly what we have here. Feminine and masculine energy. So this is about you balancing the two. Oh dear God. I swear, Scorpio. Yeah. All right. So we're going to pull the past. Your energy, your heart energy in the past. What did your past look like? And remember, you guys, this is a general read, so this may not resonate with everyone, but I do believe there is going to be a gem in these readings for absolutely everybody. So if you're here to manifest love, if you're here to raise your vibration, this is for you. It doesn't matter. You will receive something, or you may be able to help someone as well. Think about it from that perspective. All right, so we've got this. This is you, Scorpio. I mean, so we have blossom, sadness, and isolation, and throat chakra. So blossom is number 20. This is judgment. So we have judgment, and obviously this is a past review. So this is blossoming out of our past. This is reevaluating our past. And so you've had to make judgment calls on how to balance yourself. In this case, you have sadness and isolation. And this person is, it's interesting because this person, it's almost like, it feels like they're, you see how, and this is kind of air, this is air energy. So they're in the air trying to reach for some answers. And at this point, you know, this is your intuition. 3 is the Trinity. The number 3 is the Trinity. And this is about harmonization. This is your want. And this is your yearning for harmonization in a connection, in a union. And then here with the throat chakra, this is about truths and being honest. And I feel like there was a holdback in terms of, in the past, you feeling like there was never, I don't feel like you ever felt free in terms of expressing yourself to the people you connected with. And I feel like I feel some self-doubt here because of a lot of past work. You never really blossomed. You never really showed yourself. So you really, because of your past, you never really showed who you are. And the 20 comes down to a 2. And 2 is balance, it's duality, it's partnerships, it's choices, but it's also reflection. This is reflection. And so I feel like there was some level of lack of confidence of showing who you truly were. And not speaking your truth, not trusting your intuition, and speaking that truth of what your heart's desires, of what you truly wanted from a partner, what you truly wanted from the person. I felt like with the sadness and isolation, I felt like maybe you felt misunderstood a lot. Maybe you came with depths that you kind of held back, one, out of fear of thinking that you may lose them. And some of you, to be honest, and some of you, it's because you just never really weren't in your heart space to begin with. And guys, remember, take into consideration, I'm not just speaking because I'm a feminine. I think people sometimes make an assumption that because I'm a female, I'm speaking to females. No, I'm speaking to males and females here. And so these energies are not gender specific. Everyone internalizes things. We all have energies. We've all experienced pain. So I'm just giving the messages that Spirit is giving me. So let's look at some blockages and triggers here for your heart space. What were these blockages in the past, Spirit? Give me some more information. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. So we have memories, time to face the triggers, and then empaths. Your extra sensitive soul is both a blessing and a curse, honestly, and that's what I was feeling. I feel like there was depths of you with this isolation. There was depths of you that you felt disconnected, and almost like you felt like people didn't understand you, so you would withhold a lot of yourself from speaking or expressing to people out of fear that they won't understand you. And a lot of empaths feel that way. So for a lot of you, you guys are empaths. Now here we have memories, time to face the triggers. And, you know, bottom of that, what's interesting is we have moving on, don't look back. You're not going that way. And so again, since we have judgment, this has to do with the review of your past. And maybe I feel a little bit of avoidance of that review, of dealing with that pain, facing it and kind of ignoring it, but always knowing that at the end you are always feeling sadness or isolated due to the fact that you never really were speaking some level of truths about your pain. One, because you felt you were going to be I feel also fear of judgment, to be honest. And so you are very sensitive. A lot of you are very sensitive as empaths, but not knowing you're an empath. Sometimes people don't know they're empaths and then don't understand their sensitivities. And you're water sign, so that's why there's so much, there's water here, right? So as an empath, Scorpio, and I'm Scorpio moon, so I can relate to these energies. A lot of times people will not understand you. or the level, and if you're not aware that you have these sensitivities, you will have emotional imbalances in cycles, and you will never understand your emotions. And you won't, and if what Spirit wants you to do is to trust in your intuition more. So that's why Spirit is saying trust your intuition. Time to go within. You have a strong sense of knowing what is right for you. Have trust in your own inner knowing and wisdom. Your inner guidance is never wrong. And so once you gain that confidence, you will also not come across as emotionally imbalanced, because now you've got a better understanding and handle of these emotional, the emotional sensitivity around yourself, and then what that means in terms of your past, and things that probably also, out of lack of awareness, that also put you in balance in the past to trigger certain things within yourself that to this date has not healed, or maybe you are in awareness but are healing. Okay, and I'm only speaking about these energies as a now. Okay, so because I'm experiencing them in my now, in my present moment. But a lot of you probably dealt with this in the past, maybe already healed, so you guys know the deal. Okay, I don't want to get hanged for this. I can imagine how sensitive some of this may be. All right, now, so Spirit, we're gonna look at the imbalance for Scorpio's feminine energy. What is the imbalance for Scorpio's feminine energy here? What's the imbalance for Scorpio's feminine energy? Oh my God, that came out before. Interesting. And then we're gonna get an imbalance for the masculine energy. What is the imbalance for the masculine energy? What is the imbalance for the masculine energy? Thank you. So interesting. So we have materialistic for the imbalance in the feminine energy, and then discover for the imbalance in the masculine energy. So I'm feeling with the materialistic, this was looking at this was the knowing that you had these depths but not really sharing yourself out of, because you didn't feel people would connect with you. So therefore it was easier to connect with things that were outside of you, not your internal self, not your internal temple. It was more of like the outside of you, your clothes, what you wore, what you drove, where you live, all the material aspects, your handbag, your shoes, like all the material aspects, your car, like that is what really, that was your focus. You rather people see the outside aspects of you than the internal aspects of you. And so here the imbalance of the masculine is discover. And so I feel with this imbalance in the masculine is, I feel like a hold back in allowing people to discover the real you. And so it was making you feel, this is why you were feeling a lot of sadness and isolation, because the truth is there were so much more depths of you to discover, right? Like your depths, you see how this person is looking so far out, because it just goes on and on and on. And so there was so much depths of you that were never really discovered, because there was between these two energies, there was a lot of shallow living, very surfaced. And these are imbalances. So basically, let's see what Spirit is saying to how to bring these back into balance. Let me give this a little more shuffle. What does Scorpio need to do to bring these energies back into balance? What does Scorpio need to do to bring these energies back into balance? Masculine and feminine energies into balance, please. Yeah, I mean, this makes sense. We have shine your light, and this is really being authentic. For those who are relating with this empath energy, you are a light. So this is more about your inner self, your all this other sides, all these aspects of yourself that you're hiding. Spirit is saying no. I mean, it's such straightforward, like it's such a straightforward message here. It's like, no, just go ahead. Don't shine your light. Let people see you. You've had enough experiences in your life that this side of you is deserving for people to see. So let's see, what else does Spirit have for you? Okay. Stand your ground and you will see something magical happen. Wow. The value you put on yourself is the same price they will put on you. Clearly communicate your boundaries and defend what matters to you. And again, see, that's what I'm saying. The value you were putting yourself was more outside of you, materials, things that were just attachments. It had nothing to do with your internal self, your internal light. And so that's how the value you put on yourself is the same price they will put on you. So your outside surroundings, the people you dated were only with you for what you had, what you showed, but not really with you for what you had inside. And that's why this throat chakra here, is here, because you weren't really speaking your truths. It was like a disconnect. It was a disconnect of who you truly were, Scorpio. And so, here it says, clearly communicate your boundaries and defend what matters to you. So clearly state who you are. Be honest. Like, there's no need to hide those sides of yourself, because what would make you think that you will get the partnerships and the love you want communicating aspects of yourself that are not you, or showing aspects of yourself that are not you? And I'm talking about aspects of yourself, the depths, the things that hurt you, all the deep parts of you, your insecurities, like the level of vulnerability, being able to be that honest to someone. Those are the parts that your person should love of you, not what you have outside, and not what you keep inside in terms of how you really feel. Because then how can a person genuinely love you and deeply love you when you're too afraid to even share the deepest parts of you? I mean, that's an unfair expectation, wouldn't you think? So we have get clear on what type of relationship you have. I mean, confusion of not knowing where you stand with them can be the worst. It may be a sign that they still want to play the field. Get clear or move on. And again, I feel this has to do with your throat chakra. Get clear. Trust your intuition when you don't feel something's right. Again, are they accepting you for who you are inside, your light? Are you comfortable enough to speak your truth? Are you comfortable enough? Does this person really, really make you feel like you can, give your all? Do they create the safe space for you? But if it's leaving you confusion, like if confusion on not knowing where you stand with them can be the worst. So not accepting this. So get clear on what type of relationship you have. So not only are you going to get clear about what type of relationship you have, but again, communicating clear to your person about what type of relationship you're looking for. And if it's this shallow person, then again, why would you expect not to be confused? I mean, let's be honest here, right? Of course you're going to be confused. So, okay, let's see, what are the recommendations, the adjustments required for the month of January, Spirit, or just in general, what are the adjustments requiring to manifest new love? What adjustments can we, minor adjustments. We want to see what Spirit wants us to kind of adjust in our lives. So have fun again. Learn to love life again and try to enjoy life more by having fun. And so this is just, Spirit is saying having a lighter approach to life, where you can actually sign. And I feel this has a lot to do with your true self internally. And a lot of it also is healing that inner child and letting loose more of that inner child. Once that inner child is healed, then you can actually embrace that innocent love. It'll put that it'll open up, oh my God, that frequency of embracing that freshness of love again that sometimes we all forget, right? Start a side hustle. Yeah, never stop the hustle. The best way to become your own boss is to start a side hustle. And so for some of you who have creative projects, who have things that you've been like hiding about yourself, maybe not embracing because your focus is off, Spirit is supporting you in that this month for sure and going forward. So the other thing we're going to look at is your thirsty sacral, Scorpio. So Spirit, what is the sacral energy, the unknown, unspoken, thirsty sacral energy of Scorpio? What is the thirsty sacral energy? Oh, no. There we go. We've got express how much you love me with your tongue. Ooh, let's pull one more. The purpose of me pulling these is for me to know what where your confidence level is, to get an idea. And from, because our confidence is through our sacral. Everything we do, creative confidence, is through our sacral energy. Our passion for life is through our sacral energy as well. What else, Spirit? Give me one more for Scorpio. Okay. Okay, so you've got express how much you love me with your tongue, and then you have kitchen sex. And so I feel, Scorpio, you guys are very hungry because this is a lot about the kitchen and the mouth, right? So what I'm feeling here is that there's a lot done. So I know I come with interesting perspectives, you guys, but this is why I love what I do. So because we have here express how much you love me with your tongue and kitchen sex, this has a lot to do with your senses and your sense of taste. And so in the kitchen, we devour things through, we enjoy things, and there is pleasure in food and how we taste things. And so in your sacral energy, a lot of your pleasure comes from the things you taste. The things you can taste and the things you could put in your mouth, right? And so I feel like there's a lot of pleasure in terms of, again, I feel it has to do with this throat chakra. There's a lot in the throat area that needs to be cleared and opened, right? Your senses, the taste, and just that pleasurable aspect of truth, and the sense of taste. Most importantly, the sense of taste, that appetite of love, knowing how your person tastes, how they feel in terms of and again, also the kitchen is not only taste, it's smell, right? So the enjoyment of the aroma of the food. And so in this pleasure, you get pleasure out of the way your person tastes and their pheromones, how they smell, their sweat. So there's a lot of this energy of tasting and smelling. And so there's a lot in your senses. And I feel that's, again, the sensitivity, trusting your intuition. So understanding your sacral from a senses perspective also is going to help you really transmute transmute the energy, that sexual energy, and enhancing your confidence level through your senses, through your smell and your taste. And I know that sounds kind of strange, but you guys have to try these things. I'm not kidding you. And so understanding your senses is how you're going to be able to understand your intuition. So let's see what healing energies to transmute the sacral energy. What healing energies here for transmuting the sexual energy for Scorpio? What is the healing energies for transmuting? Thank you. Vampire. I will try my best to handle my own issues rather than draining the energies of others around me. Yes. And so this has to do with trusting your intuition, right? Again, trusting your intuition. I will try my best to handle my own issues rather than draining the energies of others around me. And this is you, again, trusting your own senses. Maybe some of you maybe talked a lot with your friends, or maybe shared a lot of yourselves instead of trusting your own intuition, and kind of needed validation of your thoughts and how you felt in order to get a better idea of the decisions you needed to make. And I feel this is for you to really embrace your senses and trust your senses more, so you can better make decisions, but also reduce the draining energy and perspectives from other people as well. So let's look at your person. Obviously, this is what you guys have been waiting for, I know, but I'm sorry, this is what this is about. So what is the person, the energy? Woo, Scorpio. The energy for the person Scorpio will manifest. What is this manifesting energy for this person? What's coming in for Scorpio? Wow. Worth waiting for an engagement. So Spirit is saying calling in your soulmate. So you're obviously calling in a soulmate. So being in this frequency, Spirit is basically saying take your time. That's why, again, the 3 words for you was patience, resilience, balance. So in this space where you're healing and facing a lot of aspects of yourself, this is worth waiting for. And as you're manifesting, because you're calling, remember, your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So this is calling in your soulmate. It's going to bring you someone who is going to be ready for a higher level of commitment. And not only will you both will be at a place where you want higher level of commitment. So what is the timing here for Scorpio? Let's see. And again, you guys, this is just general, so this may not be for everyone, but we will get some timing. Ooh, today. So this could be someone you guys already are connecting. And wow, February. For some of you, between today and February, you guys will connect with this person. So I want to see also the mutual, oh dear God, the mutual thoughts of you and your person, the aligning, manifesting thoughts between you and your person. What will make you aligned in terms of your mind space? You have, I love you even when I don't want to love you. I see myself inside your eyes. I can't face myself sometimes. And I don't say this much, but I'm so proud of you. Wow. Okay. So you know what is funny? What I'm getting for this is I love you even when I don't want to love you. There's a lot of unspokenness here. And I feel like the depths of you that we were talking about, Scorpio, there's going to be a lot of alignment with your future person when it comes to those depths, that they will be able to meet you in the middle with that. I see myself inside your eyes, right? So again, it's your eyes, all the unspoken things that you may not say, but they just simply understand. I can't face myself sometimes. They simply understand. So you're going to have that energetic exchange with your person. And honestly, that's what you want to have with your person. It's mutual. It's mutual. So, Spirit is definitely confirming your thoughts here in terms of the energy and the mutual alignment you're looking for your person. In terms of being understood. We'll pull one more self-love message. Spirit, give me one more for Scorpio. Okay. I'm pushing you to open your heart in bigger ways than you have ever known, so you may experience life beyond your wildest dreams and imaginations. Yes, Spirit is pushing you. To me, this is a very big push. This is about shining your light, really ignoring the shallow aspects of you and really coming out. It's time to come out, Scorpio, and be yourself in order for you to manifest this amazing love that you totally want. So Scorpio, this is your read. Thank you for stopping by here at Larisa Lili Temperance. I love you, Scorpio. This is for the better and the best of you, and I want love for you. Please like, share, subscribe, click that bell button if you enjoy my frequency. But with that said, live always relentlessly in striving aspiration. This is the evolution of your soul, and I'm here to nurture you. On to next message. Bye.